Symbaloo. Symbaloo is an easy and simple way to start organizing your online world. Do you spend a lot of extra time trying to find that specific website that you used in the past? Or are your bookmarks getting too disorganized? Do you have a bookmark list at school or on your office computer, and then you get home and you wish you had it at home as well? Where was that great website I was using for my last project? Do you spend a lot of extra time searching on Google for that one special place online? Symbaloo is your answer. It's a visually organized and less stressful way to keep all those websites that you frequent in one place, no matter what computer you're on. Symbaloo is easy and fun to use. You are in charge of how you want it to look and how many tiles that you need. All your favorite bookmarks are clearly marked, and you can organize them by placement or color. You can even create more web mixes for different interests that you have. Are you Googled out, tired of trying to remember how you searched for that website that you used last week? Symbaloo is a time saver. It's a great way for teachers to create a special homepage for their students with all the websites that they need for class. It's easy for children and adults. For adults, it's one less thing we need to remember. Everything is saved exactly where we want it and how we want it. You begin by going to Symbaloo.com, creating a free account, ultra easy. All you need is your name, your email, and a password that you create, and you're ready to start setting up your first web mix. There are preloaded web mixes for you to choose from. A web mix is your tiled window with your choice of tiles. Each tile represents a website or a bookmark of your favorite website. You can always delete whole web mixes, so if you're not interested in any of the pre-made ones that show up on your tab bar, just click on it and then click Delete Web Mix, which is just under the tab bar. To start from scratch, click on the plus sign on the tab bar towards the top of the screen. Once you have your new web mix screen up, you can begin to add tiles. There are a couple of ways to populate your tiles. You can look for pre-made tiles that are already loaded into the Symbaloo system by just typing in the name of a website or a subject, and then click the little magnifying glass on the right of the Search for Tiles window. This will bring up a variety of options. Then you choose which one you want and drag and drop it into your desired tile placement. There are many pre-made tiles of popular sites to choose from. Personally, I might like to make an online shopping web mix for myself and find tiles for Walmart, eBay, Amazon, Home Depot, and others, and it would make my online shopping life a little bit easier and more concise. You can also make your own new tiles. Just click here on the click here to create your own tile. This gives you the option to input a web address. This is the window that pops up. It's really easy to follow. First you type in the web address or copy and paste it from the site when you go to it. When you hit enter, it will create a title for your tile, and you can use it or edit it to make it your own. You can also choose the text to be colored black or white, which depends on your background. So the next thing you do is choose the color of your tile background. Some websites use their logo for the tile image, but if it doesn't look like the way you want it, just upload your own image. And you can check out lots of images at google.com/images for everything that you would need there. Finally, click Add Tile to Mix. Your new tile will show up at the top of the screen, and you can just click it for it to pop into an empty spot. The new tile you just created can be moved around wherever you want it. Just drag and drop it into any empty spot to organize your Symbaloo page how you want it to look. Think about organizing your tiles by color, or topic, or genre, but you can always go back and edit how your tiles look by right-clicking on it and then clicking Edit. and there you can change the background color, the image, or even the text, however you need it to be if you're changing colors of specific subjects or topics. The orange, so there are also some preloaded images I forgot to tell you about, such as the orange tile that has the airplane on it for travel, or the blue tile with the envelope for email. So these are some just generic images that you can also choose from if you don't want to have a logo. You can create multiple web mixes for multiple topics, and they're going to be all lined up at the top of your screen. They'll all be lined up at the top of your screen so you can easily switch from one to another. This is a pre-made web mix that I found for online teachers. Already loaded for you are website bookmarks like TeacherTube, Edmodo, Zotero, Moodle, and more. Online teachers could start here and then personalize this web mix for their own use. You can always delete tiles that you don't want to use or move them around into the organization pattern that you want, and then add more of your own. Web mixes can be made into smaller screens with less tiles available, such as this one that I made for myself. The edge of the window can be moved closer towards the center for less tiles, or be stretched outward to fill up your screen to add more tile spaces. This one also has a special background that I've added myself. There are preloaded options for backgrounds, and web mixes can be shared with others. So if you click on the share button at the top right of the Symbaloo screen, this gives you your options for sharing. Your web mix can be shared publicly, which means that anybody who is a Symbaloo user can access your web mix. It doesn't affect your web mix on your page, but it gives them the option of using it themselves and making it their own. You can also share your web mix privately with just specific friends, like for students in an online class or colleagues who are working on a project together. You can also email a link of your Symbaloo web mix to anyone, and you can also embed it into your class website or a website that you're designing. There are social media options as well. So if your online class has a Facebook page, you can share it on the wall of your class page. This is a great time saver for teachers and students, or teachers with their colleagues. How great is that, that everyone can quickly and relevantly find information to work on together. Symbaloo gives you the option to set it as your home page. So computer labs in a school could create a web mix specifically for those students. Teachers could create a classroom home page with relevant websites to be used during the course. The number of web mixes you make is unlimited. They can be for school, work, home, personal interests, research projects, your children, whatever. Organize your world, your school world, your work world, your hobbies, your family. Everything can be visually organized in Symbaloo. How much easier could your online life get? Just take a little time to get organized today. Symbaloo. Start simple.